My name is Eric Van Ostrin. This is a video presentation and a PowerPoint presentation for LEAD 6113, Ethics and Social Justice, entitled Disparities Between Two Northeast Ohio School Districts, and I will be analyzing Jennings Middle School and Highland Middle School. Background information on these two school districts are as follows. Jennings Middle School is located in Summit County in northeast Ohio. It is part of the Akron Public School System. Jennings Middle School opened to students in December of 2007. Highland Middle School is located in Medina County in northeast Ohio. Homes in this school district range between $92,000 up to $819,000. Highland Middle School is currently housed in the former Highland High School, which was constructed in the mid-1970s. Both of these schools house grades 6, 7, and 8, and are set up in a middle school format, and they are approximately 22 miles apart. When discussing the learning environments between the two school districts, this is most likely where the biggest difference is between the two schools. Jennings Middle School is listed by the Ohio Department of Education as having a high poverty status. They are meeting current trends in technology, as every student in the school is assigned a Chromebook for instruction, and there is a virtual reality lab which is located in the building. There are currently 615 students housed at Jennings Middle School. Of these 612, 101 students are white, 211 students are black students, and there are currently 248 students of the 615 that have what is listed as a limited English proficiency. The average class size at Jennings Middle School is 26 students per teacher. Of the 615 students at Jennings Middle School, the Ohio Department of Education lists all 615 students as being classified as economically disadvantaged. The school reports that there are 0 lead or senior teachers at Jennings Middle School, with an average teacher salary of just over $65,000 per year. The school reports that almost half of their teachers currently have a master's degree in education. The state achievement test reported by the state of Ohio lists Jennings Middle School as failing. The achievement score is listed as F, as are the progress score and the gap closing score for Jennings Middle School. Highland Middle School has quite the opposite learning environment. Per the state of Ohio, Highland is currently listed as a low poverty status. Like Jennings Middle School, Highland does have Chromebooks available to every student, as well as multiple computer labs in the building. There are currently 759 students listed at Highland Middle School. Of those 759 students, 712 are white, with less than 10 students reported as black. The school also reports that there are less than 10 students listed with limited English proficiency in the school building. The average class size at Highland Middle School is 23 students per teacher. This is still over the state recommended amount of 18 students per one teacher, but is less than what is offered at Jennings Middle School. The biggest difference between the two schools is the obvious economic advantage of the students that live in Highland School District. The state of Ohio lists a total of 54 students that are reported as economically disadvantaged in Highland Middle School. This is in stark contrast to Jennings Middle School, in which every student at the middle school is reported as economically disadvantaged. Another difference between the two schools is that there are 2 lead or senior teachers reported through the state of Ohio at Highland Middle School. The average teacher salary at Highland Middle School is $65,672, which is very close to the same salary as that of the teachers at Jennings Middle School in the inner city schools. Therefore, the pay rate is increased over that of some of the rural or suburban school districts. Another large difference between Highland and Jennings is that 74% of the teachers reported at Highland have achieved the level of master's degree in education. As you can imagine, the state achievement scores are representative of the increased level of education of the instructors available at Highland Middle School. The state currently reports that the achievement score for Highland Middle School is, for 2017, a B. The state progress score for Highland Middle School was an A, while the gap closing score from the state was a disappointing D at Highland Middle School. Gap closing is obviously an area where their administration and their stakeholders need to address.